Hello everyone. So I figured it was now time to answer some of the questions that you had. I put up an Instagram post and also a post on here just asking for some questions basically. Anything you were curious to know about me. And I did get quite a few back. So I figured we'd do we'll do like a little simple makeup look and we'll just chat through the questions because yeah. I think that'd just be so cute. But I'm gonna use the my custom little Mob Beauty palette. I love Mob. That is for another video though, but oh my goodness. I absolutely love Mob. So the first question I got was what got me started in makeup? I mean, I've always been like one of those kind of like artsy kids. I used to be like really, really good at drawing in school. I used to love like the art. Well, in like primary school, I used to love like all the art lessons and stuff. Always like something I was just really good at. Um, Even just from like a really young age, I was just always really, really good at drawing, and I was always just like really, really creative. It was just always something that like really, really inspired me. And then I think as I grew older, kind of realized that I could then do that on my face and I could bring my creations to life then on my face. So it was just like this crazy thing. I was just like, "Oh, I can literally do like all these things on myself." Which was like really, really cool because then I could take all the stuff that I'd learned in like art and stuff and then apply that to makeup. The other thing was just seeing people in makeup, like so just like I was like, oh, these people look incredible, like in makeup, especially growing up on a lot of like Tim Burton kind of things, like Beetlejuice, all that kind of stuff, Adam's Family, like very, very inspired by that. Morticia is like one of my favorite like characters ever. I absolutely love Morticia. And the makeup was always just like, oh, she just looks so beautiful. And I kind of just started to experiment with that myself. So I ended up getting my first palette like 8 years ago, and then it kind of just went from there. Um, it was a crazy, crazy time, and it took me a very long time to even know what I was doing with makeup. I had absolutely no idea. Until I kind of got to like I would say in the past like 2 years, I've had like a massive growth. Next question I have is, what is my favourite film? I would say anything Tim Burton for sure. I am such a I'm such a Tim Burton freak. I just love it. I mean, I've got like bags up there. I don't know if you can see. They're like all the way like along. I just love everything Tim Burton. It is just incredible. Like I just love him. He's so the work he does. I'm always so inspired by it. I think especially like Beetlejuice. I think Beetlejuice was like a really big one. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. That is such a. I just love Miss Peregrine. What an icon. What an icon. Like a lot of horror films. Like I do quite enjoy myself a little horror film. I think they're very, very like just the vibes. I'm like, ooh, little horror film. I would also say, I mean, I am like a I'm a I will there. I was like a drama student. So I've literally just passed uni. So I have like a degree in drama now. Whoa, look at me go. um and I think another one of my favorite films is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I just that whole entire film is just incredible. If you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it. It is the best musical ever. It is so, so good. Um, and yeah, I've always just found Frankenfurter like really, really inspiring, and just the time warp is an absolute bop. It's just such a good film. It's so good. What is my favorite Lady Gaga album? I think anybody who knows me knows that I have an absolute obsession with Lady Gaga and everything Lady Gaga. It's quite bad. I'm very much obsessed with her so much. I'm going in with this is the Vive 90s palette, by the way. I'm going to set the cream clay with this because I just love these two as a combo. This Vive palette is so nice. Like it's just it's incredible. It's so good. My favorite Gaga album. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love Mayhem. I think Mayhem is such a vibe. It is just incredible. Like what she's done with it, the whole vibe. I'm actually going to see her, which I'm really excited about. That's so off topic, but yeah, she's just such an icon. So I think for me, I mean, art pop is so good as well. It's kind of hard to choose because they're all so good. All their albums are good. It's hard to choose just one. It's so hard to choose just one because they are all good. So another question I got asked were, what are my like hobbies outside of makeup? Biggest hobbies. I love to just binge watch TV shows. I will literally sit there and binge watch the same TV shows just in like a loop. I'm such a creature of habit. I don't know, if I love something, I will just watch it and then I'll watch something else and then I'll go back and watch it again. I also have an absolute obsession with drag queens. I love Drag Race. I just love all things to do with drag. I think it is just literally just bringing joy to the world. I really enjoy gaming. I think gaming is really cute. Give me some little Dead by Daylight vibes. Some little horror games. I used to love the Friday the 13th game. Then obviously all the lawsuit situation happened, and yeah, it kind of just fizzled out from there, which is like really sad. I really enjoy The Quarry. That's one of like my favorite games I've ever played. Really good. I played that with my partner, and it was just so cute. I've also always been a huge Pokemon fan. I love Pokemon. I have every single game. I've played every single game. I absolutely love it. I think it is just so cool. And if you haven't played Pokemon, I think you should play a Pokemon game because they are just so good. I have like some of the best memories playing Pokemon games. Next question is, what are some brands that spark my creativity? This is like, I love a lot of brands, and you'll kind of see like as this channel grows, the kind of brands that I really love. Anybody who doesn't know, I work for Jolie Beauty. I am a live host. See me on there maybe twice, 3 times a week. If you are interested in seeing me over there, go and follow Jolie Beauty, and yeah, you can go and see me over there on the little TikTok page. It's really cute. Other brands that really inspire me, I think colour stories wise, Cosmic Beauty, just chef's kiss. The colour stories are always incredible. The formula's incredible. They actually have one of my favourite palettes of all time. The Cool Trolls palette is just an absolute masterpiece of a palette. I absolutely love it. Mob is like such a big... I love Mob. I love everybody who they collaborate with. Courtney Quarantine is a big one. Jessica Hayes, who I'm actually really glad I can call her my friend. She's so lovely. And she actually sent me some of these Mob shades, which is really kind. Haus Labs, obviously, because, you know, Gaga is just eating the game right now. Her foundation and concealer and the blushes, just everything that she's released, I have absolutely loved. Blend Bunny. I really love Blend Bunny. I love the palettes. They have my favourite colour story of all time. The Longin palette. That palette colour story is just everything. It is so beautiful. Attitude Cosmetics. They're a small UK brand. Really good formula for the eyeshadows. They are incredible. They also have a really nice powder as well. V Cosmetics, just beautiful little witchy brand. Everything is inspired by witchy things, and I absolutely love it. Melt, oh my god. I have some things from Melt, and I absolutely love the Melt things that I have. I think Melt is just, oh, incredible. Their Smoke Sessions 2 palette is just the best purple palette of all time. It is so, so good. And they also make the nicest pencils and the nicest lip products as well. Their lip products are insane. If you haven't tried the Melt lip products, they are so, so nice. I also really love Vive and Danessa Myricks. So yeah, I'm actually going to go in with Danessa Myricks right now. So this is her Lightwork palette. This is just incredible. It was a lot. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it did cost quite a bit, but it is so worth it. It is just the most beautiful palette you will ever see in your whole life. It's so pretty. Going with this kind of blue shade, I need to just show this off because it is so, so good. And I'm going to pop this on the kind of little inner corner situation. See? It is just so, so beautiful. I always love to tap these kind of shimmers on with my finger. I feel like it just kind of amps it up a little bit. And I also have downturned eyes, so I kind of like to hug the shimmer in this area. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so nice. It literally looks like a beam on my eye. It's so pretty. Wow. So another question I got asked was, what is my favourite animal? My favourite animal is a bat. Like, I love bats. I think bats are I think they're so cute. I think they are the cutest little things. The little faces, I just want to, they're so, so cute. I also love wolves. I feel like wolves are just, yeah, they just bring the vibes. I think they are the cutest little things. Well, they're not so little, really, are they? Not really. But I absolutely love wolves. I feel like they're just so fluffy. Like, I kind of want to pet one, but also I feel like it would, like, bite my hand off. If you know what I mean? You know when something's so cute, but you're like, I don't know if I want to touch that, because maybe it would, like, eat me. It's kind of giving that vibe. That is such a random... This is so random. What's going on? What's going on? But the next question I got asked was, who are my biggest inspirations? Obviously, we all know by now, because I've already said it a gajillion and 5 times. Obviously, Lady Gaga. I'm kind of inspired by anything and everything. Like, it's not necessarily just people. I mean, I find a lot of my friends really inspiring. A lot of my makeup friends are like super duper talented. I will leave some of them below. And they are like some of the most inspiring people just ever. And I love them all so much. They are just the most talented human beings in the whole world. And I love them. I mean, Sarah Tanno is like a huge inspiration. Lady Gaga's makeup artist. I think she is just an absolute genius. I always thought Annie Lennox was like really, really cool. Just like rocking the like pixie, like the ginger pixie coat and just not caring. And she just rocks it like so well. I was just like, this is just an icon, like an absolute icon. And I always found her like really, really inspiring. Music has always been something that has been like a huge part of my life. Not even so much just like Lady Gaga, but like watching how music transforms people and watching who people become through the music and stuff. I feel like that is something in itself that is like just so interesting. I'm kind of inspired by a lot of things. I have like a lot of makeup ideas in my head that I haven't done yet. That I've kind of like drew ideas for and I've just not done them. But they are very much there. So I'm inspired by a lot of things, I would say. So the next question is, what are some things in my collection that I would repurchase? Slash like my favourite products. I'm gonna just run you through like a few of my favourites And then if you want, like, I'm probably gonna make like a separate video on like my favorite products in like each category. And we'll go through and we'll just talk about my favorite products. And then we can kind of do like a full face as well. I had some questions that asked like what my favorite things were. So yeah, I think we can do like a look as well, like inspired by those products. First one are these the cream clays by Mob. I love these. They are the most beautiful bases. Say anything by Mob, I would literally repurchase anything. This blush specifically, I love blushes that are this kind of colour. This crazy like kind of hot pink vibe. I think they are incredible. They're just so beautiful. I have probably about 7 or 8 of the same colour because I just love blushes that are like that. I love them. The thing that is like super important is brushes. Now my favourite brushes, I have a lot of brushes, but my favourite are the Artitude Cosmetics brushes. They have like the cutest design. This design is like so adorable. But these are my favourite eye brushes because these ones are tapered. So this is the vintage eye set, and I just love them. I have like 2 sets of each of them. I love their brushes so much. And for the face, I would say it's more like Peaches and Cream. And I also have some Haus Labs brushes that I really love as well. The dual-ended one specifically. The dreamiest brush. Favorite palette ever. This is the Spellbound palette. I would repurchase this in a heartbeat. It is, I mean, it speaks for itself. It is my absolute favorite like palette ever. It's just so stunning. I absolutely love it. Danessa Myricks palette I would repurchase. This was something that I was like, it's like really expensive. I don't know if it's going to be like really good. And then when I tried it, I was completely blown away by how good this is. It is one of the best like shimmer eyeshadow formulas I have ever tried. It is just so good. The Vive Modern Radiance Concealer. I use this every single time I use my makeup without fail. Every single time. It is like my like go-to product. I love it. It does everything. I prime my eyes with it. I bleach my brows with it. I do my actual concealer with it. I spot conceal with it. This does everything. And it does it so beautifully. It's quite thick but really creamy. But not so creamy that it's like that it like doesn't set down. I love this. I can't even tell you how much I love this product. It is so good. Last but definitely not least, I'm going to make a separate video on this anyway, so you will see more of my favourites. This is just like a rough thing of things that I just pulled together. This is Moonstone by Haus Labs. This is one of their highlighters. It is so beautiful. It is this really nice icy, it's like an icy white shimmer. It is just the more, in fact, I'm going to put some on. I need to put some on my brow bone because I feel that you need to see how nice this is. Let me pop it up here. Like, it is just the prettiest little thing. Obviously, I don't have a brow bone and all of these hairs are growing back right now, but look how gorgeous that is. It just gives you that like kind of glass skin, but with like an icy kind of touch to it. Like, oh, it's literally beaming. I love it. I love it so much. It is incredible. But yeah, we will make a separate video on my favorite products and we'll do like we'll do a whole thing. But those are definitely my ride or dies. Also the Haus Labs foundation. I use that all the time. It's really good. If you don't have it, please try it. It's really good. We have Sephora in the UK right now, so there's no excuse. Go and get the Haus Labs foundation. It's really good. And that's not just because I love Lady Gaga. It's actually really good. What is the biggest lesson that I have learned during like my makeup journey? I had a makeup lesson with Kate Reynolds. She's the sweetest human being in the whole world. She's also one of my gorgeous, gorgeous friends. And I love her very, very much. She is an absolute gem and so unbelievably talented. It's unreal. And she taught me a technique called priming the brush. And that technique completely changed the way that like my makeup was done. And I was also taught the same thing by Daniela, another one of my friends. She's called Cosmic Peaches on like all platforms. A lovely, lovely human, one of my best friends. I also had a lesson with her, and yeah, they both basically taught me the same technique. And it's basically where you put the product on the back of your hand and you mush the brush into the product. So it fully coats all the bristles, and then it gives you like kind of like the skin, like a skin-like effect. So it doesn't look so heavy. It's completely changed the way that my makeup looked, and my makeup kind of just skyrocketed from like those two lessons. Like I learned different things, but I learned so much in both that it was just like the craziest time. So the next question was, what do I love about makeup? Now, this is like quite the question, actually. I would say I love seeing people's creativity. And also, I think the main thing I love about makeup is that it's kind of like a creative outlet for me. It was a way where I could pour my like creativity and what was in my head and kind of create it on my face and kind of like express myself that way. So I would say it was like a form of expression for me. What do I think is overhyped about makeup? I feel like a lot of the trends are really overhyped. Like the whole like latte makeup trend. I mean, that is just a brown, like smoky eye. You know, like it's so. I feel like so many things are so overhyped. Or when somebody like really overhypes a product, and I'm like, well, that's what the product does. Like, I think especially it's like prominent in those videos where somebody's like reviewing a powder, like a face powder that you like set your face with, and they're like, "Oh my god, look how matte my skin is," and I'm like, "Well, that's what a powder does. It mattifies the skin." And I feel like people really overhype things that don't need to be overhyped. Especially, I feel like some makeup products are really overhyped that are not good. They're just not good at all. And I feel like people overhype them, whether it's because they want some coin, which I have no problem with. Go get your coin. Like, if you want to lie and, you know, get your coin, you do that. But I'm not gonna lie to people. How long have I been doing makeup? Now, I have been doing makeup now since I was 13. So that is almost 9 years. Although I would say, like, properly trying, like, the past 5 years, I would say. I did, like, a Rocky Horror, like, Frankenfurter look for Halloween. And that kind of, like, fully sparked my, like, makeup thing again. Have I had any training? I've had a few lessons with some people, because I think it's hard to find people who do your style of makeup at this time, because I feel like makeup is very much going down this kind of clean girl kind of route. So it's really hard to find people who do the kind of makeup that I like. I've had a lesson with Kate Reynolds, like I've already said, and I also had a lesson with Cosmic Peaches as well. I'd also say I've learned a hell of a lot from some of my friends as well. I have some incredible, incredible friends in the industry, and I love them so much. My friend Alice, they are incredible, like just an incredible artist. And also like one of my best friends on the planet, like literally one of the nicest humans ever. I've done makeup on people in person before. I have done like prom makeup. I've done prom makeup once. Um, and then I also did makeup another time as well. And I think it was just me basically just experimenting with makeup on somebody. And it actually ended up being pretty good. Would I look into doing education in the future? Definitely. I think I would. What does it mean to me to be in this space? I love, being in this industry and being able to create things and like have like a really nice like support system. I feel like it's really helped with like mental health as well. Um I feel like it's done so much good. Gives me an outlet for me to just do me, and I feel like that is the most special thing that like anybody could ever do, is just put themselves out there as themselves and just let people enjoy you for who you are. The final question I have, sorry guys, this has been like a long one, but I knew it would be with the amount of questions and with the amount of yapping that I like to do. Do I see myself in the future? Quite a loaded question. Because I see a lot of different futures. Self obviously getting much better at makeup, which is kind of a given, as I like carry on. Also, really, I suppose this is also me like saying what I would really love to do as well. I mean, I would absolutely love to like have my own like collection. It's always been like such a dream of mine to make something and have something, with like my own name on it, whether that is, me making my own brand or, and I know this is like such a hypothetical as well, like, you know, it's not something that just happens like overnight, but I would love to make a product and, you know, be like, well, I helped, bring this to life. You know what I mean? I feel like that is such an achievement. And it's something that I'm always like, brands are just so cool for doing that. Like, I wonder how it feels as a brand owner to like sit there and know that you've put like literal magic onto the internet. Like, you have just created absolute magic. Like, I honestly wonder how that feels. If there is any brand owners watching, like, how does it feel to create something and put it on the market? Like, how does it feel? I have to know. I think I also see myself really going for it more on YouTube. Um I would really like to start posting more on here. I think this is going to be like my new platform, because I'd asked like probably a few months ago now in one of the comment sections if people were interested in seeing like longer form stuff, and I never got around to it because I never thought that I could do it. So I would definitely like to do more here, and I feel like that is one of my like big goals for the future, is to really pour my time into this and see where it will take me. I see myself working like behind the scenes for a brand as well. I feel like that would be like really, really cool. Um I mean, I already work as like a live host and I absolutely love like my job. It is like the absolute dream. But yeah, I feel like those are like my biggest inspirations. I would like to have my own brand one day. I feel like that would be so cool, but that ain't happening anytime soon. I don't think, unless some magical thing comes down and is like, you may have your own brand. Also really love to learn from like some like industry professionals. I would really love to learn from like Sarah Tanner. I feel like having like a masterclass by her would be incredible. Or with Danessa, I find Danessa so inspiring. Like Danessa Myricks, just what a beautiful, beautiful human. and I would just love to learn. Like there are so many people in the industry who I would love to learn from. Want to learn like as much as possible, really. Um, I feel like that is my biggest goal for the future is learning and also like being able to help some other people who are maybe struggling, like being able for us to like sit there and learn together. Very excited to see what the future holds, to be honest, because we never know what could happen. We quite literally have no idea. Um, so yeah, I'm really, really excited. That is the end. This was a really long video. I am so sorry that I've just made a 50-minute video and you're all just gonna have to sit through it. I am so sorry. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you love this little makeup. I feel like it is very much like my kind of vibe. I'm really enjoying the little like ethereal grey and blue kind of vibes. I just think it's so pretty. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, we'll be back soon for some full-on tutorials because I am so ready to just get into this and we'll just smash through these makeup looks and just create some absolute magic. I mean, there's going to be some fails, there's going to be some ups and there's going to be some downs, but it's okay because we can always just redo it. And it's makeup, it comes off at the end of the day. So yeah, I've already said this, but thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.